Welcome to Live with TLD episode 223. I was in the green room.
223.
In the mood, apparently. 223, man.
That's got to be a sign, a
223?
signal, or a signal, a sign.
It's a sign.
Uh,
Go out and buy ammo, guys. 223. Welcome,
no,
welcome.
don't buy 223.
No, why not?
No,
What?
556.
Josh says, I was eating Jawa. Hi.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I didn't know you guys were that close.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Ugh, that takes
Was it
the word
consensual?
friendship to a whole new level. Ah,
As long as it was consensual.
yeah, then we don't judge.
That's right.
We
Should I
listen, we don't judge. Dude, those videos are some of the funniest on the internet, by the way.
Which ones?
We listen, we don't judge.
I don't
There's
know if I've
this
seen that.
Samoan dad that does it with him, girls and kids. Hilarious, dude.
Okay.
We listen, we don't judge. And then they say that, and then one of them confesses to something like,
Yeah.
yesterday when you woke up and pee, that because I put your hand in water. And then it's like, we listen, we don't judge, and they can't get mad about it. They can't do anything about it.
Like remember when you lost your doll? Well, I accidentally ran over the lawnmower. She's like, "Yeah, we listen, we don't judge." And then one time the girl was like, Dad, your cake wasn't missing. I ate it. And he got like super mad. She's like, "No, we listen, we don't judge."
Gotta find it. So we have Viking Medic 3088, and then Tears Quest comes in and he says, this is Doc Cypher. Been meaning to mention the irony that both the active medics in this band of brothers are Norse themed.
Hey.
Oh, that is interesting.
Also a sign.
Yes.
It is a sign. 1911 Drew celebrating 33 months of membership.
Heyo.
Dang, dude.
Nice.
Speaking of, I am about to. So those of you,
Wait, hold on. Are we doing it tonight?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
we have to test this out. So this is going to be the semifinal round. We're just going to pull the name. So, okay, here's what happened. We did the 50,000 subscriber giveaway. Dan, you won all the stuff. He's been getting all the stuff and connecting everybody. So he said it's been great. All the companies been working with. So big thanks to everybody. But there was kind of a good point made by some of the people, like, hey, it was kind of anticlimactic. Like, how do we make this like wheel of disappointment level painful? So what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna test it out. I have a giveaway, a members only giveaway. So let me tell you what I got, and then we're gonna tell you how we're gonna do it. So I have a pile.
Thunder Wheel.
Thunder Wheel. We're doing Thunder Wheel. So I have a pile of Die Free Co. stuff. So grip, Tiger Claw. There's like a little plug that goes in. The little full stop. I got an HRT sling, and then I'm going to give you. You will have there will be another mystery gift where you have your choice. There's like a whole lineup. Winner get their choice. It's some Oakleys or some optics. So you can you get all this stuff, plus you get to pick something else from the pile that I haven't completely sorted out yet.
Croak says 10 men enter, all leave disappointed.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Are we still talking about Josh and Jawa?
Yeah.
Oh.
Little Paul Sturgis a plug? Heck yeah.
Yeah. So you get all this, plus you get to pick something. I got all kinds of we got Oakley glasses, all kinds of cool stuff. So
y'all are
Just
dirty.
Plug? Heck yeah. You
Dirty
guys are
girls.
dirty tonight, man.
okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take every member's name, and so I need you guys to tell me how many names we're gonna pull for the bracketing.
So you don't have to be present.
No.
Okay.
No.
You
Because
just have to be a member.
just have to be
Josh
right.
said, are your multicam pants available on the giveaway?
We've been trying to give those away forever.
You're like, okay, guys, so for the winner, you get your choice between this battle belt or this plate carrier. I want your pants.
Like, what pants are you wearing? Like cargo shorts. Like, I want those. Like, I want those.
So
This is just a semifinal. Croak is reminding everyone.
Yeah. This is just semifinal. So next week we'll do like every
Actual
10
winner?
minutes or so. We'll spin and put these people one-on-one against each other. So right now I'm going to build the bracket up. So we're going to pull the people.
but is
So let me
somebody
know.
getting something tonight or no?
No. It'll be all next week.
Oh. Okay.
I'll do a little like short and a post about what we're going to give away. I'll do it like properly.
AR Juice says, am I going to have to do things I'm ashamed of to win this?
You
Because
guys-
I will.
So it's
Because I will.
you have to be a member. So if you're not a member, you're not going to get entered. And so you have.
I feel like AR Drew, he's not a paid member, but he is the only one that comments regularly from Rumble. that should give him something.
No, the rule is a member.
Okay, all right. Sorry, AR Drew. I tried.
Jason, Jason's just moving the goalposts. Like,
Yeah, Jason. Like,
I feel like anybody that bites their fingernails, like, they stab an advantage.
Joe is gonna win that one hands down.
Yeah, it's only fair.
So,
The fact that it's too early to approve messages. People are already. Are you kidding? We already talked about someone eating people, plugs.
Well,
all that got through.
There was like the complaint thing about
AR Drew saying he can join. How does he do it? That's a good question.
Yeah. There's a member, so it says like become a member of the channel. Either be a Patreon supporter or a YouTube member. So either one. I'm pulling the name now. But if they say like, oh, he joined, I'll add you in right now. But like after this,
so you basically go to our YouTube page, and on that page, there is
once you click this subscribe button, it turns into the join button.
Yeah, you have to, and then you click join.
Yeah, I want to say how especially crappy Walsh mic sounds tonight.
It does. I was thinking the same thing. It sounds.
Yeah, I was like, man, I want to start a poll because like my mic is part of my headphones. I want to start a poll. Who sounds better tonight,
not
me
now.
or
not now.
this guy? No, you're not fixing nothing.
So
you can't fix anything, dude. Computer-wise, you're only going to make it worse.
Yeah,
send me $25. Boom, you're a member. He's pulling dad jokes. Abracadabra, you're a member.
Hey, Joe, it was coming out of this camera when it should have been coming out. Like, it should have been this mic.
Oh yeah, that sounds
okay.
better.
That does sound better.
He's like, you're never gonna. Oh, damn it!
Dang it.
But we do have to be honest though, given that Joe has used that same headset and mic the entire time, and it's always sounded fine.
That's true, and we've all
Isn't that the same headset he uses for when we play online together?
No.
Oh, different one. Okay.
No.
Mm-hmm. I have Turtle Beach.
It is funny though. He's only ever used the same headset.
He can do a review of each of the microphones.
I've been through a couple microphones and a couple hookup things.
Yeah, I like the one that you have now.
Yeah.
The other one that whenever you hit your table, it sounds like an earthquake in my.
You would bump
eardrum.
it now and again. It was just
yeah.
Well, this one
Joe's voice is like an angel.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah. Listen,
you guys love me.
Just because you suck up to him doesn't mean you're going to get anything.
No, but it does make it cool.
Wrong person to suck up to.
Yeah.
He doesn't
always the one you want to suck up to.
He doesn't even have a keyboard.
Okay, AR Drew, if you are the newest Patreon supporter, I'm going to add you. If you're lying, you have until the end of the show to become one.
Yeah. And I like how Jason fights for somebody on Rumble over. Because I have the memory of goldfish. Don't get mad at me. But whenever a guy always gifts other people a membership, who was
Shadow
that?
Man.
With Shadow Man and Angry Sarge does all the time too.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
anybody
check
gets a leg up.
Hey, Jason, my daughter got third in the state championship in the 3200 with a time of 12:04. You weren't here last week, so you missed the news. She turned 18 today. Well, happy birthday to her, and congrats to Zero's daughter. That's awesome, man.
I thought you said she got sixth. Didn't we? Didn't he say she got sixth place? Maybe, but maybe it wasn't the 3200.
Yeah. Doc Cypher, at least his camera isn't having a seizure like the old did during the Hell Drivers Live. Was mine doing that?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Croak.
We're all faithful over here, dude. We're all faithful over here.
That's true. He did
Christmas memberships. That's right.
Yeah. Such a nice guy.
Such a nice
Oh, she got 8th in the 1600.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But third in the 32. How many laps at 3200? I don't know, dude.
Is that 8 laps?
Oh, 2 miles.
Yeah, 2 miles.
Okay.
Ooh. Cody Russell.
Let's speak American when it comes to distances, huh? Either miles or whales. Either or will work.
Yeah, anything but the metric.
But stupid kilometers. Or meters.
Yeah. There's so many people. Eventually, this is going to be impossible to do, or at least just make a better list, I guess.
So, Joe, it was about 106 blue whales.
Okay. way more sense.
Did you look that up?
He
I
typed
did.
it into
Just looked
AI.
it up.
I bet you Grok or whatever could find it.
I
He
did
typed it into AI.
ChatGPT.
Yep, I knew it. Called it.
Brooke says, I'm really proud of keeping Jason's Netflix from being canceled.
That was the best.
It was like, guys, $20.
$20.
$20.
I rarely
Heck no, I'm
I
not
rarely
watching
watch
that.
Netflix.
$20.
And the newest one, my daughter's like, Dad, we need to get Peacock. And I was like, we have
Yeah,
like Hulu and
Things.
Paramount and Netflix,
mhm.
ESPN
You do
Plus,
need.
Disney.
That's dumb.
No, I feel
Disney,
like,
okay.
like, oh, you need to get Max.
Okay.
No.
Now,
yeah, man.
no, what you need to do,
I have
you need to
Max.
combine Disney, Hulu, and
Yeah,
I think
I did
Max
that.
all
No,
into
it's
one.
Disney,
In the
Disney, Hulu, ESPN.
Yep.
No,
That's
get rid of
that's a bundle.
ESPN and add Max. I think they do Max now. And once you do that, you'll save money. And with that money, then you get Peacock.
ESPN.
You do need
knows
Peacock.
sports.
Oh, I did this wrong.
I use ESPN because my son decided to play a sport that no one knows anything about here, and it's the only
True.
place I can watch it.
True.
Oh,
YouTube.
That's a
Although
fact.
the video,
Hey.
I don't know what you call it. How they record lacrosse games is so much worse than any other
The
sport.
videographer. Yeah. Because they just sit up in the stadium and look down.
That's all they can fund. They don't have
Right.
money for anything else.
Listen,
Like,
Have
I
y'all
bet
watched
you I could do a better. I've thought about it. Like, I have enough GoPros I can attach to the goal net, like the metal support of the
between them.
goal, and then set up a camera and have a better camera setup than what college and professionals are showing off.
see, I was thinking
So
you
that
were
thing-
gonna like just chase, like run them down with an Osmo, like you're just running with it,
Yeah.
just running back and
Pepper
So
forth.
that-
said, "Is a sport on the ESPN Ocho midget
Yes.
tossing?"
Close. They play cornhole on ESPN more than they play lacrosse.
Yeah,
I want 24/7 shuffleboard.
I would watch that. I love
Cody,
that's
I want that all day.
Cody picks all randoms. I would watch.
Right, he does.
shuffleboard,
Oh, I'd watch that.
cross,
I love
shuffleboard, and
curling.
cornhole.
that's
Car
my favorite
racing?
Olympic sport.
Boring.
That is super
Boring.
driving in a circle.
So that's what. Yeah,
Shu-
Cody, sorry, I was thinking curling,
Shuffleboard? Seeing them spread that cornstarch around?
not shuffleboard.
It's salt.
Yeah. It's curling. That's the one I watch all day.
Oh,
I
curling!
love
yeah.
curling.
Curling. And
I
Of
love
course he does.
Shuffleboard's cool, but I don't care.
Watching a car going around a circle is boring, but watch people throw stones, slide stones.
You
And
slide
Yeah,
them
sorry.
and clear the path.
Grooming.
And then
Yeah, I'd be a killer.
didn't Family
Dude,
Guy
it's even
make
worse.
fun of it
Isn't
with,
shuffleboard the one that you use your finger and just slide it across?
Yeah. That was.
There's different ones.
I bet you
And
he
you have a-
watches dart throwing too.
He
I don't
probably
like
does.
darts.
Bowling.
No.
Say, oh, bowling.
Ultimate
No,
frisbee.
bowling sucks. Ultimate frisbee, I'd watch. I love that.
Dude. I get it. I get it, Cody. I'm just giving you heck. Because I'll sit down and watch, in sections, 24 hours of Daytona.
Now,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I'll watch like the rallycross stuff, but like NASCAR, unless they're wrecking,
No, I will not
It's
watch
boring.
NASCAR. Dude, I'm with you. I hate
Pepper Book
NASCAR.
Club. How can we make sweeping into a sport?
hey, any
Roll this rock.
Olympic sport, those dudes look like me, and they're Olympians.
That doesn't mean much.
Dude, I saw a video or a meme or whatever, a skit a while back that said they should do a poll from every country, right? And get one regular person, just random regular person, to do every sport in the Olympics along with the Olympians.
I saw
So
that.
we can see
how
how good the athletes actually are. I'm like I'll go do that.
average.
As long as it's not more than like
Average
5
Joe's.
minutes of
That's what I was
exertion.
gonna say. I was gonna say no pun intended.
Yeah.
With average Joes.
Yeah, I do it. As long as it's not over 5 minutes. Like I'm not swimming for 30 minutes. I'll drown.
Heck
Like,
no.
It's a lot of swimming.
We'll do a side stroke.
I'm just drowning.
You're
I'll
like,
just
here
be doing
comes
the
Cody
backflip.
for the high dive, and it's just a big old belly flop. Boosh.
one. That's not that good.
That's not what he was supposed to do, but he didn't die.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I
I
agree.
don't know
With that.
this. Zach Fett says COD made fun of that no talent breakdancer.
Hey,
they?
that person made some money too.
Did you see that because she I forgot how she like weaseled her way into the Olympics, but it actually
She
beat out
charge of
actual
it in
breakdancers.
Australia.
Yeah.
And an instructor or a
Right.
teacher. She was a college professor for breakdancing. I don't know
But
why.
she was like the director of the Breakdancing Federation of Australia or something crazy like that.
And I think her husband was somebody important in government.
That's what did it.
But I'm not sure.
076
Fact check
says
that.
I like any car racing and most motorcycle racing.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get.
That's why we're friends, buddy.
Dude, I
That's
remember
why we're
Joe.
friends.
The first time I watched a motorcycle race, Joe had me watch it, and
MotoGP?
I was blown away by like what was it, the plastic or something that they have on their knees when they're taking those turns, and like it's ground
pads and
down.
leathers.
Oh, dude, I was like, it scared me more than I enjoyed it.
You should see now. Now they have those same pads, not only on their elbows, but up here on their shoulder because they're dragging their shoulder on the ground now.
Mm-hmm.
Knee pucks, Croak calls them.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. Supercross is cool.
I like motocross better, but I'll watch Supercross.
If they're wrecking. I'm going to keep saying that. That's the only way it's entertaining.
Michael Farley, her husband was in charge of the competition she won.
Weird.
He knew better. You got to give him some credit.
Right.
Well, so that was Michael Farley says, give us a baseline. Ray Gunn was the baseline. Like, that's just a normal person. That would have been me going out there breakdancing.
I think I could have done better than her.
Yeah.
I probably not, but I'd like to think I could.
I couldn't have did some of those freezes, those poses she did because I'm a little top heavy. But
did you see the Australian comedian guy that made fun of her video? It's like Aussie reviews.
Oh,
or
that
something.
guy's hilarious.
Oh, dude, that
Aussie reviews.
Yeah,
like, oh, she switched to a prancing manta, whatever it was.
No.
So
I didn't see it. No, the best meme I saw that it said like name a video with the same feeling or whatever that is.
Same energy.
Yeah, energy. And it had Katy Perry going, yeah, I'm an astronaut or whatever she was saying. And then it switched to her breakdancing. And I'm like, yeah, that's accurate.
Maurice Bartlett, you rock, Joe. I love MotoGP.
Oh, yeah, dude. I went to the very first MotoGP race down in Austin at Circuit of the Americas.
Oh, that's
It was cool, man. Yeah, it was cool. Ben Spies was there and Nicky Hayden was on the track at the same time. And then Mark Marquez won it. Mark Marquez is rookie year, I think.
Yeah, the Baja racing, I can watch that.
Baja Rally? What's that?
Yeah, you like dirt toys?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But driving around in a circle, a left-handed circle, is not cool.
Yeah, but we've already discussed I don't think anybody has said that they love NASCAR. I'm talking like Le Mans.
Prepper Book Club says, my sport is see how I can injure myself for no reason standing up out of my desk chair.
You get better better or
and
worse
sneeze.
as you get older. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
pull my shoulder.
I had CPR class this weekend, and I'm still sore from doing that. Like my knees are sore, my hands are sore from doing the little clinch thing.
Dude, I sneezed the other day.
From The Office, where he's like, you're going too fast. He's like, call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then cut off the face. No, I sneezed the other day and I like tensed up and locked up because of one of the oh no sneezing that came on from nowhere, dude.
Oh,
and
no,
I really thought I was
like,
going to hurt myself.
Like, oh, no.
Yeah, like jack my back up or something. And I bit the heck out of my cheek with my side teeth, molars.
Yeah.
And I counted that as success, dude. I'm like, if that's all that happened, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm just bleeding from the mouth, but at least my back's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. It's fine. That will heal.
Okay, my question:
Wow,
how
that's funny.
many semifinals are we gonna pull? We gonna do 8? Like, how many
What do
we
you mean?
want in the bracket?
How
I
many
thought
are
we
in
were
there?
going to do a 16-man bracket.
But that's we could do that for like the end, like that 100K giveaway. But we can do. We're just kind of trying to test it out now.
Dude, how many names do you have right there? How many
Oh.
names?
I don't know, a lot. That's a lot.
I don't know. Control all and see how many are listed. I don't know to tell you. You're a computer guy.
55 entries.
Then I say
Dang.
we do. What would that be?
You just do 10.
27, dude. 27 brackets.
No, because we have to go through all those brackets at the end.
I know.
I think it's
27,
good to
dude.
say that, because if you do that, you just say everybody's in. If you did 27,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, one person would be out.
Yeah. No, let's cut it. We'll cut it down to
Do
let's
16.
16. Okay, so we'll do 16. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do.
So we're selecting them?
Yeah, we're gonna spin it right now. We're gonna pull our semifinals right now.
You're going to pull all 16 right now, or are you going to tease it throughout the...
No,
I say we tease
Are you
it.
going to write this down? Because you know how bad we are
Hey,
at remembering.
it's
Oh,
right.
dude. Dude, who's the first?
First
Who's
one
the
is gonna.
first?
Oh, Michael Farley from
Look at you.
Patreon.
Finally won something.
Well, he
Oh,
didn't win yet.
well,
He
you
won
got
that
the
one
chance.
Yeah.
You
You
won the
got
first.
the...
You're the first person to lose.
You win.
That's what's gonna
You win the Thunder World, the Thunder Wheel. World.
076 says, I used to be friends with the Haydens and Kevin Schwantz. I was an instructor for sport bike track time.
Really?
Oh,
Dude,
the
are you
Haydens
serious?
didn't even
it shows me
bigger.
you won. Look at this.
I have several shirts and hats signed by Nikki and a few with Roger and Tommy.
Dude, it was
Nice.
so sad with Nikki, man. That thing, that was sad,
Oh,
bro.
look at this. Doc Cypher says 55,
That's
5
crazy.
plus 5 equals 10.
Oh,
Bro, where do you live? Like, you
math.
went... Read that again? What were you
55.
in charge
So we have
of?
55 total people. He's saying just do 5 plus 5 and pull 10 names.
Okay, we're doing.
He says it's a quick way to take people off. We already said 16. Sorry, Doc.
Well, maybe we'll do 10. We'll see how long this takes us. I'm pulling another one.
Yeah, do it.
I was an instructor for sport bike track time.
Yeah.
Dude, you want another student, bro?
The wheel finally picks me, and it's for another spin. It's just dragging out the disappointment. Like, you have to win so many spins.
Yeah, because you got to win this spin, and then you
Yeah,
got to
That's
win
the best part.
the next spin, right?
Yeah, which is 16.
It's so
So you have to win
painful.
this one. Then you have to win 16, which drops it down to 8. Then you have to win that, drops it down to
Well,
4.
Steve Brockton.
Then you
is
have
the
to
best
win
part
that.
of the-
Drops it down to 2,
Thunder
and then you
Wheel.
have to win that.
Zach Fett says the wheel went way too fast. Got to extend the time.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm making it long.
Brogdon,
Yeah,
he was here tonight.
yeah, he was.
I
He's
seen a
in.
comment. He's probably lurking in the background somewhere.
I'm watching who we got. I'm
Who-
keeping tabs on
Who
this.
got it?
Two
Jason
Patreon winners.
Brogdon?
I'm gonna shuffle these names because it's 2 Patreon winners now, which confuses me.
Yeah, you can't be giving no advantage to the Patreons,
No. There you go.
the patrons.
Now
Are you
everyone-
taking their name off when they?
Yeah. So, but like, if you're like, so Steve's still on there because he's like, if you're a YouTube member and a Patreon member, that's technically
Yeah.
one on each. So,
Oh.
Hey, there he is, Steve.
Prepping coffee.
what up? Look
Coffee.
at that.
Let's go.
Ooh, what kind of coffee?
It's gonna be,
Dude,
Right,
Caffeinated
Walsh
coffee.
is
like
drinking
Walsh.
coffee right now.
yeah, dude. Cody, that Hill of Beans place near us was fantastic.
Where's that at?
It's like a local roaster up in Omaha. It's a little bit further
okay.
away. It's like
Joshua
20
says
minutes away.
The
Super.
wheel only
Might try that.
guarantees disappointment.
Yeah, that's so. Think of it like the person who wins. Like so many
Oh,
people.
Dr. Dingus is here. Says, I love
Oh, look,
disappointment.
Hey,
Welcome, Dr. Dingus.
I bet you that's somebody like we know. They just use that name on here, and that's some old man's face, like some friend
that's
of
the
ours.
best part.
Yeah.
have we ever established what kind of doctor is?
I don't know.
Which one?
And Dylan Drew says we have embraced the suck being victimized by the wheel of disappointment.
Yeah, but this time the wheel of disappointment is getting you entered into
Yeah, you can
Another
only
the Thunder
win.
wheel.
You can only win tonight, and then next week you can. Well, yeah, pretty much you can only lose. It's like all these people are gonna get so excited for next week. I gotta
Yeah.
be there. I gotta see it.
But
next week.
Nobody's
says-
gonna care who won. They're only
Purple
gonna
Book
care who
says-
lost.
Can TLD be my pallbearers at my funeral while the wheel spins so you can let me down one last time?
Yes, that's the
That
best
depends.
commenter.
That
If
depends
we ever
if
make
get
a
there before I
comment
do.
shirt, that's going on it.
Oh my gosh!
Don't ever make a comment shirt.
That's a good one. All right, am I doing another one? I'm doing kind of
Yeah,
fast.
do one more.
One more, and then we'll take a break from this for a little bit.
076. It's been a long time since I've been on the track, but I have a friend that still races. I can give you some pointers, though. I wasn't that fast, but I rode with a lot of guys that were.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be even slower than that, but
I didn't ride with my group the other day, but they went down like an hour away and they were going 90 miles an hour in a pack of bikes. I'm like, I wouldn't have went that fast. There ain't no way.
that's second gear on crotch rocket,
Nathan,
bro.
look at this, Nathan
Well,
Clark.
these aren't crotch
Too
rockets.
late.
What's this for? I just joined in. So Nathan, what we're doing is we're doing this thing we have teased called the Thunder Wheel, where we want to make some of the giveaways, the big ones, a little bit more exciting. So we're entering these people. These are all the members that are currently in here. The Patreon members and the YouTube members are getting entered into a bracket, March Madness style, and then they're gonna one man enters, one man leaves, or two man enters, one man leaves. We're gonna do each bracket and see who wins at the end. Thunder Wheel.
We're like, how can we let more people down? I know. Let's spin the wheel like 26 times.
Like a billion times. All right, Jason, we'll take a break from this. Come back
with only one winner. There's only one winner for all of this. That's what makes it amazing.
The prize isn't even that great.
26 disappointments.
Like, which O-Light do you want? Like, I don't want either. Like, oh.
Well, back to the drawing board, boys.
He says it's like Highlander. There can only be one.
Oh, how cool.
Dude, I can't wait for that movie to come out, bro.
We have some time, and I know I'm bad about this, but how cool would it be if we made a Highlander shirt and they have a TLD, like whoever wins the Thunder Wheel gets the TLD Highlander shirt also.
That would
can do
awesome.
that. Now you gotta be careful because they're gonna do a movie, so people are gonna be looking for trademarks.
It'll be like our logo, but then I'll say like it'll be like Thunder Wheel winner. There can be only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time
it'll just be the wizard again. There can only be one with lightning striking his finger.
Yeah, I buy that.
But while we're talking about T-shirts, check this one out.
$1.
You can't buy it. You have to win it on the Thunder Wheel.
What's that one?
I don't know that one.
Oh, I thought you were going to show me a cool TLD shirt that I didn't know about.
Croak. Wheelander. There can only be one. Wheelander. What is that? Oh, is that from Sandlot?
Yeah, that's Squints.
Yeah. Nathan Clark, fight for our entertainment.
Yeah. Like, what do we win? Like, trash. Like, you win trash that's sitting next to me that I will grab as we go through it.
Just a regular guy. Walsh, thought you would have been better with the LPVO on the suppressor vid.
Dude, that LPVO did not do well. All the other ones did, though. So I do.
Josh is leaving.
Oh, Josh later.
We missed you already. Miss your face
later.
HR has to eat. Yeah, the LPVO didn't do good on the accuracy testing. I don't know why. I switched out to a different optic, but I don't know. I've shot with
Josh says, "Oh man, the Thunder Wheel winner is never getting the shirt."
That's true.
That's what we should do. Is like
disappointing
you make the shirt, you just make one of them, and you give it to the second place winner. You don't give it to the actual winner. You
never actually gets it. Like, where'd it go? Like, we ship it to, like, this is the last
then people ask the guy who won it, like, what is this? I lost.
Yeah.
Better yet, the first loser. Like, all the way back when it was 16 brackets. First one to boot. Like, well, you get a shirt.
I love that guy. It's just like a guy kicking a crown. And it says first loser.
Worst Thunder Wheel ever.
Just picked up the auto noise barrier micros. Have you tried many in-ear hearing protection options?
I did a bunch of them. They're outdoors, they're all okay. Indoors, they're all horrible. But you could do the autos with just the $10 foam, like the crappy ones. They probably sound great. I never really thought to do that, but you could.
Pepper Book Club. I still have my patch PTSD.
Do I own a patch? I think
the leather patch. Didn't you have it for like a year before?
2 years.
Oh yeah, unfortunately. I was like, I hope he didn't need one because I don't know if I have anymore. I think I still owe Josh a sandwich shirt. Like I
thought it was a sandwich patch.
Oh, well, I have a sandwich patch. He's at eating right now. I found a peanut butter and jelly sandwich patch on a random bag. I was like, oh, I'll send him that and we'll call it even. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Do it.
Or I'll send Josh's sandwich patch to the winner. Hey, that's actually Josh's
With
patch.
in an envelope with Josh's address on it. Be like, can you mail this out for me?
Out to him, or keep it. I don't care. Like whichever one. Like you decide.
Either way, it's off of my plate.
Yeah. Either way, I can say I shipped it. To where? That's a good question.
We're so dumb.
Bailey says, "Want to see what is going on to make the Griffin shoot better? Maybe the ammo is just bad."
I don't know, man. That upper was being super weird. I never got better than like 4 MOA, which I have the 13.9. So maybe that's what I'll do. Is I'll take the 13.9 out. I just gotta get some more free time.
Ooh,
Take them side
okay.
by side and test out that same ammo.
Battlebean 762's got a question. He says, "What's the best can that I could use on a PCC and a 4570 lever gun? I'm thinking the YHM R45. Thoughts?" I'll say
That's gonna be
I think it would be better for you to get 2 different cans. I don't particularly like the one size fits all suppressor. I get it. Like they're expensive. You got tax stamps. It would be nice to have one that works on everything. I would recommend going with 2.
because you know what I don't do?
And if you're already giving up your Fourth Amendment, why not just
Do it twice.
get 50 of them? Like,
Do they make a can for a 4570?
What
I
caliber?
would think so. They make
It's
cans
just-
for 50 BMGs.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
always something.
Okay.
dude,
Yeah,
I saw a picture of a tank can. Did you see that? It was like twice the size of a tank.
I thought you shared it. It was like, yeah, that huge.
That'll be so. The PCC I was thinking was the Vector and 45 ACP. Oh, it's such a nice one. I like the look of the Chris Vector with the
can.
what is it that they have on? Is it a Chris branded suppressor? I don't know. Croak says they do make 4570 cans.
And I'm gonna say I'm with Jason. Like I would think it's like the idea of where you get one lower and you have multiple uppers, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna swap these around, and then you never do that. I think it's exactly the same with the cans. All the cans that I'm always like, I'll switch these around. I don't. Like I pretty much leave them where they're at. It's a rare day I switch them around. So
Yeah.
I would do dedicated. And it's going to work better too, because you're going to get cans that are dedicated for each platform instead of like trying to make each one of them kind of sort of work. So yeah, get the right stuff.
Steve Brogdon says B&T GHM9 SD is a badass PCC.
Oh, the B&T. That's basically like the rich people's version of the Strybog. Yeah.
Gross.
It is ugly.
So it looks like if you saw the B&T and the Strybog, you from 50 yards, you couldn't tell which one was which.
Oh, 50 yards. Yeah, dude, from 15 yards, you couldn't tell.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty close. You'd have to I have to look at the labels and be like, I thought that was a Strybog. I was like, oh, that's a legit B&T. Like, oh, hey, somebody's rich. Mine was $400.
Yeah, so 076 says get one can, you will buy more after you buy one. So I thought your way. I forgot who. Oh, Battle Bean. So I had a 300 blackout suppressor that would work on my 9mm PCC as well, and I bought direct thread adapters for both guns, and for a while I did swap between the two, and it was a pain in the butt, and I ended up just getting another can. So now I have one on my 300 blackout that stays on there all the time. I have one on my 9mm, stays on there all the time. I think pick one and you'll swap back and forth and you'll realize that you're going to want a second one.
Yeah, even if they're direct thread, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, even if you have one that's like you don't even have a muzzle device, it's just you're just threading on the barrel. That's still a super pain in the rear.
Yeah.
So sorry, Cody, go ahead.
How quiet are we trying to be with a lever action? Those clink clank, click click.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy ones.
They are Drew. I started with a rugged Oculus, then got a rugged Obsidian 9, then a rugged Alaskan 360. And then he says, I may need to branch out a bit.
PSR 7. That is the only suppressor
I need to get some Griffin. I have some Huxworks. What's that? Silencer Co. I think that's a Huxworks. I have a Huxworks on that PCC right there. That's a Rad 45 that they were discounting recently. A stupid cheap price. I really like that suppressor.
Oh, here's a theory craft question. Do you think if they were to take suppressors off the NFA the prices would just dive bomb.
No, the prices would skyrocket for a while, and then they would
manufacturing
come
would
back
fly, yeah.
to where it was.
Because you could just buy them. I see what you're saying.
The demand
Yeah.
would go bananas.
Oh, that's true. Because you could just go to the store and just get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to buy one for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Battle Bean says, honestly, the Suppress 4570 is for the memes. I mean, they have subsonic, but it's way too expensive to even matter.
Yeah.
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 I see.
But it is kind of
Yeah.
cool, I guess.
Oh,
There was some
absolutely.
weird-
Have a
there was
Suppress
some weird
4570.
And I would like asking people like, hey, what's their, just to have some general discourse of people like, hey, what's the most important feature with a suppressor? Like,
yeah.
you have weight and just all the different things it can do. And one guy was like losing his mind about like, you're a complete idiot, whatever, if you don't just only focus on sound suppression. I was like, well, the bullet breaks the sound barrier and is really, really loud on some platforms. Like some platforms don't go subsonic, so that can't always be the priority. It's not going to shave off all that much.
You know,
Okay,
when
so-
all you do is watch Hollywood film, that's how you feel. So
Yeah. Like they're so quiet, no one will ever hear you. Like, no, it's
like TK used to
Yeah.
say, everybody has constitutional right to be an idiot.
like there was a guy at the range. I was shooting groups, just testing out the new 6.5 Grendel, and he had I don't know what it was, but he had a can and everything on it. It was still just like rattling me. Like, good grief.
So here's a picture of a 4570 with a Silencer Co. Hybrid 46.
Is that from Discord?
Yeah, it's from
That's pretty cool.
Broke.
I don't see any toes, so denied.
Not a valid photo.
Denied. It's
Yeah.
not real.
I wish you could draw toes in.
That's a random photo off the internet. That's not your gun.
That's not your photo.
You'd have done toes if it were real.
All right. Hey, I need to pull some more names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, Croak's drawing toes on there.
You know he is now.
Yeah, he is. He'll pen them in, or he'll use AI to throw them on there.
Yeah, this is I just missed it. Oh, Zach Fett says those fuel filters would be huge sellers. Yeah, those little adapters.
Oh
They're
yeah.
like, I think they're $145. Well, last I checked, they were $145, and then you get it to thread on whatever thread you need for your barrel, and then the other thread is your oil filter, your normal thread pitch for an oil filter.
Mhm.
The problem is
There's not a normal
oil
thread
filters
pitch
are
for an
so
oil filter.
fat. Well, I think there was an STP brand, some brand of oil filter, but they're so fat that even with suppressor height sights, you won't be able to sight your gun in.
Just now, Mission 7 got totally screwed. Like
That wheel is going so slow.
yeah, it's like,
like,
Mission 7 got like, nah, J Murph's in semifinals.
Garen Wilson says, "I just whisper to my guns, be quiet. They comply."
Yeah.
Right.
All right, do another one. Yeah, I can see everybody we picked too. So this would be number 5.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah.
So Bailey says only the current manufacturers will increase in price, while everyone else will make simple and cheap to make cans for $300. It's a good point. A lot of people probably don't get into it just because the cost to go into it. Like,
think of the number of companies that may swarm into the industry. But I can make a suppressor. Like that's not
that's true.
Oh, this is all right. I gotta share this.
Dude, that's so awesome.
Oh,
Red?
It's gonna be Zach. Is he gonna make it to semifinals?
Green. It's gonna be green.
Oh, God, Carmi. Yeah. All right. Dude, it's only been Patreon people.
There you go.
bro.
Oh, my goodness. Like how it's AIP, like, not even formed.
Dude, what's wrong with your feet, bro?
Hey.
Oh, my God.
Cody asked for it.
Yeah,
That's
Cody's
fantastic.
excited about that, but I threw up a little bit.
Much different than that.
Hey, let me do one
excited.
more. Let me do one more.
Yeah, one more. Oh, sorry, one more. Go for it.
Do 3. So I have 6 done. Yeah. Like I love how this was AI feet. It was just all mangulated.
Yeah, I still can't figure
Corpse
out.
feet.
Yeah, I love how it's already rigged. Like some people don't even get to compete. Like what kind of garbage is this? I don't even get the opportunity to compete. Like, no, this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to compete right now. We're gonna see. I love how at the end there, somebody's getting really screwed every time.
Michael Farley says if they up the price just because they're more available, that would be effed up. I understand it's likely to happen, but they'd sell more in volume by lowering the price a little.
I mean, you could get them at Walmart at that point. Like Walmart.
Everything that we've ever seen gun related says otherwise. Supply and demand.
Do you think red is going to land on red?
I'm going to shuffle this again too because it's like ending near the same spot every time.
You got to think how many millions of people are going the next day to buy one before before it gets shut down. You know what I mean?
Zong?
He's been a big supporter of the channel.
That'll be. That's one brave little hobbit to shoot a 45-70.
All right, we'll come back.
What's the point of being suppressive? All you hear is that big feet flopping in the woods.
We got so listen. Hold on, wait. Go back to the thing for a second. We got quite the lineup already.
Go back to what? Oh,
my screen. I'm gonna see who, like when we started to put these brackets together. Like we got Michael Farley, Brogdon, Bambi, just a YouTube member. I don't know them. J Murph, Zach. Like we got some like heavy hitters already.
Heck yeah.
Garen Wilson, spin the wheel to win a DEI job.
Some heavy criers.
So, what do you say? Well, big fat babies.
Derek Murphy says people who are Patreon and YouTube members need double entries. Well, they did get double entries.
That's why that's why the Patreon ones say the P on the side, so that if you are a YouTube member, it'll still have your normal member, and then you have your Patreon one too. So you could technically win against yourself at the end.
Yeah,
that'd be.
There's no guarantee that you'll win, but
yeah, imagine if like someone was so lucky that they were first and second place, like they're in a bracket against themselves. Like, bro, you won, but
you eliminated yourself.
Yeah, so, you eliminated yourself. So you also lost.
No, at that point, we would make it the wheel of disappointment. We would spin it, and then all of a sudden, somebody else's name that's not even on the wheel pops up as the winner.
Just like this random third person, they're gonna win. Like we just pulled them out of a random member. Like
Tactical Java said he's complaining it's rigged.
I can't wait until Walsh has to type each name with like a different number at the end of it to enter the people like 10 times each.
What do you mean?
Well, you're not going to have it just a 50-50 wheel with two people spinning, right?
Oh, yeah, no.
So you're going to have to take the name and put Joe 1, Joe 2, Joe 3. You're going to have to do that like 15 times for every single person out of the 16.
Maybe 16 is a lot of names. But yeah, that'll be a lot. I mean, I can copy paste.
I bet you could make an Excel doc to do it.
I'm sure.
And it would just replicate the name.
I bet you AI would do it.
I'm sure. Like put this
AI use this name and put the number 1 through 20 at the end.
Because how many do you have? You have 8 names right now?
6.
Oh, we're supposed to do 16?
Yeah, so we probably need to keep spinning.
Yeah, we got to keep spinning because we're halfway
how funny would it be?
We could do 12. We could do 12 instead.
No, 16.
All right.
Yeah, do 16.
We already agreed on this.
You're gonna have to like start
just pumping names.
Yeah,
we're gonna.
Dude, how funny would it be to do the name 50 times? So there are 100 entries on the wheel.
It's like this almost. All right, you're right.
You can't even read it anymore.
I'm gonna do it because that would be hilarious.
Yeah, that'll have to be the end, the final.
Prices come down, and cans will be more of an impulse purchase than something you agonize over because you have to make the right call or go through the ATF process again.
That is true. 3 years after, if it's still legal to buy them 3 years later, that's exactly what will happen.
Yeah.
The next day, there's going to be millions of people rushing to get one before they change their mind. I'm one of those people.
Yeah. Because you think, like, right now, I want a 22 can, like a Sparrow or something. Plus $300 or $400, and then I got to pay a $200 tax stamp. But if they were to become legalized, I don't have that $200 tax stamp. But what if they up the price $150? Like, oh man, I guess I'm saving $50, but still angry about it.
Salty. Yeah,
they could just up it 100.
Well, I would be trying to buy 5 of those. That's my point. You wouldn't be able to buy them.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good point. Steve Brogdon said, I would love to buy a used can easily. Yeah, how nice would that be?
I would. Yeah. How hard is it to? Someone told me they're on Instagram, and I saw them. They're trying to sell a can. I messaged them. I was like, "How much of a pain is that?"
You could do it. You just have to go through the process like
It's
you would normally do for your
You'd have to go to FFL, turn it in.
Yep.
I'd do it locally. I'd turn it into the FFL. They would start the background check for the next person. It's the same way with us that we have to do the background checks and they're a 3-day wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude,
is Lance going to win again?
He's going to be in there twice.
That's awesome.
Oh, he's in there twice. That's what you get for
That's awesome.
Michael Farley says, Walsh, I don't see my name on there for my YouTube membership. I won the spin on my Patreon subscription.
Uh-oh. See?
Hold on. I'll fix it.
That means the whole thing you got to start over.
Yep.
Michael, you're already in there. Oh, I'll look for it.
Tactical Java. Rigged. Croak even said Java was denied.
Yeah, he was. It did the boop right through Java's name.
That's because he was too busy getting eaten.
Yep.
Well, now that Josh is gone.
Consensually.
Yes.
Consensually.
Just a regular guy's asking, what about Jarg? So you have to be a YouTube member or a Patreon.
I'm trying to see. Maybe I'm...
Derek Murphy. Cody's right. Start it over, boys.
Oh, you're right. I'm missing. Hold on. This is stupid. That's why I'm missing. Hold on.
How many people are you missing?
Harry get the.
All this, Michael Farley. Never mind. I see my name. Battle Bean says, anyone have an Otter Creek Polonium K? Man, do I love that can for the money. I'll be honest, I saw that and I thought Otterbox initially. I was like, when did they start making cans?
Hey, they might as well. Their cases are pretty indestructible.
Just a regular guy says, I'm a Wizard member.
Yeah, is he not? What's your name on YouTube? Make sure I have him before I spin again. Just make sure.
I thought he said Jarg. Is there a Jarg? Jarg? I don't see it.
It's not on the list. If I do, because if I go, I can't show you that.
Yeah, it's okay.
If I filter it, and do.
He says it's Jarg. Jarg.
No matching member.
Dude, I would have waited until the end and then mentioned that. So then he had to send you something.
Yeah.
I would have been like, bro, you can't, unless you want to redo everything, you need to find something to send him right now.
Hey, but HR isn't here, so we can get away with it.
Yeah, we do whatever we want.
Oh, true. True.
It's like
I am warning you, Walsh. I've been really trying to give away random stuff of yours every time you're not here. So be prepared for that.
I love how where is it? Croak said something about our thumbnail today. Trying to find where it was.
Hey, one of these days we're gonna throw in some undies. Like after somebody went on a 5K with their vest on.
Like, here you go.
Nice. No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep. Dude, you want to get even more gross? I'll throw my socks in there. That would be way more gross than my undies.
Yeah. So Jarg, these are the people who I've had in the last 4 months: Wolf, Steve Brogdon, Despicable, Carmigo, Lance, who just won, and
Figure this out.
Croak's flexing on y'all.
Before that was Paul Sturgill, Jack Ledoux, Mission 7 Tactical. I can go all the way back. Stop. Robert First.
Is that your
who are you telling stop?
Cat?
No. So sorry. I'm trying
yelling at the mouse.
No, yeah, because it keeps wanting to pop back up. So if I scroll down to the bottom, it pops it back to the top because it's stupid.
AR Drew saying canceling Patreon now.
You gotta wait till we're done spinning. We haven't pulled your name yet. He's like, I could void it within 24 hours. Like, that's not a big deal to me.
I get it. He said, don't want Cody sending me anything.
Like, now he doesn't want to win. Like, I don't want to win that. Like, I don't want to win that at all. Hey,
It's the grand prize. Don't worry, you won't win.
I'll put Jarg on there and we'll figure it out. We'll figure this out. Go be a member. You have until the end of today's episode.
I don't see Jarg as a member on YouTube.
No, I don't either.
Dang.
So, there you go. He's like, I've been paying, like you've been paying Thin Line Defense other channel.
Yeah.
They'd be like, who is this guy?
Croak. Are we not entertained with the Thunder Wheel?
I think it's fun.
It's pretty
Yeah.
hard.
Michael Farley, one of
I'm
these
laughing.
days, those MC pants will get sent to one of us.
Yep.
One of the days.
Is that why people
Yeah, let him screw up and miss like three weeks in a row.
be like, hey, you need to send your pants to this guy?
Hey,
Yep.
What?
You owe pants. Spin a wheel tonight.
I bet you
I've
if
never
we
wanted to lose
message,
more in my life.
you know who's listening, right? Walsh Actual.
Yeah.
She'll put those things in the mail tonight.
You should be like, which ones you want?
Yep.
Darren Wilson
Covert
said,
operations.
my cat lady neighbor would love them socks.
Who do you think we're gonna get? I think it's gonna keep pulling the same person over and over again. That's my favorite part. Just be like, oh, this is gonna be some new person.
Jacob?
Nope, right past it.
Dude,
Oh.
it never picks blue. Just to let everybody
No,
know.
blue this time.
Was it?
Oh,
Jam
Green's getting it.
604? Who's that?
It's almost. I'm not trying to like say anything, but it's almost all Patreon people.
Oh, it's
Hey.
weighted.
It's
It's green. It picked green.
definitely not. So we have 10. We keep
Walsh,
going.
10?
one
Yeah,
day is
keep
gonna be
going.
like,
Hey,
Do
we got
another
like
one.
30 minutes. Dude, it's almost 2A news time.
Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna keep going. We'll just keep. I'm just gonna keep pulling names while you guys do stuff.
It's
Yeah,
not
we're
like
gonna-
they're
Walsh,
good
Walsh is gonna
2A
be like, hey,
news.
babe, have you
There's
seen
not
my,
good 2A
my MC
news.
pants?
They see my
What have you
pants.
done with my super suit?
If there was one pair of multi-cam pants that are missing,
Where's my super suit?
I would not have a clue. I'd be like, didn't I have more pants? She'd just be like, I don't think so. Like, oh, okay.
That's
I
like
don't
me
know.
about talking to my wife. She sees inside my gun safe. When do we get all those? Like, oh, we've had those for years.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
we've been
Jawa.
having those.
Is he gonna get jammed up again?
Oh,
Oh,
Why do you
No,
let
it's
Why
gonna
do you
be
let your wife
gold.
inside your gun safe?
Oh no,
Jawa.
Jawa.
Guard.
I'm so sorry.
Patreon again. Dude, you got to
Yeah,
shuffle this
again.
thing.
I'm gonna shuffle
He
it right
did.
Are you removing?
He did.
Are you removing these
now.
winners?
Yeah, I've been removing them. Yeah, I've been shuffling them. That probably makes it worse.
That just
076.
That
It
just
blows
lets
by
you-
my name every time. I love the disappointment.
yeah, I can feel it. I don't even get to play. Like it hates me so much. I don't even get to play.
that just lets you know who we care about more in this group.
I can't wait till like at the end, Joe. I'm with you. There's gonna be 50 names. They're gonna be
Yes, dude.
It's gonna be so many. Like, oh my,
So 100 total, 50 each person.
50 each person.
Yeah.
Because
Is
we're
that
just
it for the
keeping our
longest?
16. We're not spinning the 16 tonight, are we?
No.
No.
We're gonna do it next
Okay.
week. I gotta build.
We're
I gotta
picking
build.
the 16.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Oh, Jawa maybe.
Nah.
Wow.
Now that you
Stirred?
said it,
Oh, maybe it'll be stirred. No, it might be Jawa.
Oh,
Oh,
Let's see.
Jarg is gonna get it.
it's gonna be blue, bro.
is
I
Jar
can't
gonna-
read it.
That's Jawa.
It's like
Blue
I'm
Jawa?
Oh,
Yeah.
And,
Hey.
and the
Jawa
YouTuber.
got it.
The first YouTuber.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, you guys can do 2A news. I'm gonna keep pulling these.
So
There is no 2A news.
they're
There's a
not
lot.
good news.
Stupid ass shit.
I will say if you want to call it good news, Washington State, the state Supreme Court came back with their decision about the magazine ban, which of course they upheld. They said it's constitutional.
Yeah.
And the only surprise was the ruling was 7-2 and not 8-1. That was basically the only ruling. But the argument is the same: is that they're not firearms, they're magazines, they're accoutrements. Therefore, they're not protected because they're not firearms.
Could we just rename them to something else then?
Call them firearms.
Michael Farley, are you gonna get 2 entries?
Yes, he is.
Oh my word. CG Castaneda has been wow. Look at that. Kind of surprised. So
That's
2
funny.
people-
That time when everybody was clapping, I heard like one random person yell "woo," like "woo."
Yeah, that's always done that.
I've never heard that, and it was like the drunk uncle in the back, dude. Like
Yeah.
"woo."
Sturgis said I
Sturgis says,
quit.
Like, I don't
Derek
want to play
Murphy,
this.
this is so rigged.
We're gonna-
This is cool. Croak says, big news. The DOJ is backing the Second Amendment in the Hawaii carry ban. I did see that.
Yeah.
That was really surprising. I mean, maybe I
What,
shouldn't
that
be
they're
surprised.
writing the stupid... They're not backing them. They're writing that... What is it called? Where they put their opinion into the mix.
AR Drew says, I actually won that SHOT Show swag pack the first time I listened to the show.
Oh, there you go.
Now I'm hooked.
It's like, I bet you I could win again. Like, nah, man. Like, you're
Nah, dude.
maxed.
Dave's Brewing got here late, but I got here.
Nah, dude.
Nice.
He's probably coming from
Oh,
Rumble.
from Rumble. Welcome.
Oh.
Sorry, I argued for you to have an entry, you and AR Drew, and I got shut down.
Yeah, they were like we have
Like-
a couple of special needs kids on Rumble. We're like, no, they don't.
Yeah, straight up duck season shut down, dude. Like,
Yeah, it was Joe that shut you down too. It was like, no.
Yeah.
All right, we got two more. And then we have
Okay,
our
tomorrow, let's do it.
totals.
then we have our 16.
Yeah, we
I
got
don't know who it is, but someone joined our Discord today, and their name is Pigeon Appreciator.
Okay. I hate sky rats, dude. I hate them.
Sky
Like,
Rat.
I'm at the point where I'm going to start, like, shooting a pellet gun within my neighborhood and killing them.
Oh,
Do
is
it.
that bad?
I dare you to.
Yeah, dude. They sleep, they roost underneath the solar panels.
Oh,
I hate pigeons,
Is
dude.
this
Do
gonna
it.
be? Is this gonna be croak?
I will murder them.
I miss the
It's gonna be
magpies.
Carmigo.
Do you really? I hate magpies,
Yeah, I love
too.
Croak's
magpies.
gonna get jammed.
Do you?
They are Drew's. How? Birds aren't real.
True.
Oh, croak.
Click. I heard that
Amigo.
click.
Woo!
Woo!
All right, we got one
That's a
last
dr-
one. One
Drunk
last
uncle.
one for the Thunder.
Big money, no whammy.
The funny part is Croak's. The Thunder Wheel is Croak's idea.
Yeah.
And he's not even on there.
Yeah, and the Thunder Wheel's like, we shun you. We shun you
Yes.
from our entries.
Sucker.
We don't recognize you here.
Sucker.
Oh, it's so good. Who do we have so far? We got quite a few good ones.
076. CRS Firearms has cancer, and they still won't let him out of prison.
I don't understand
Mhm.
why is the current regime not involved?
Because they're
Pam Bondi, dude, she's a horrible pick.
I just don't know
They're
why there's not
rhinos.
like more people just like
Maurice, classic Joe. I also hate pigeons too. They are sky rats.
Old
heck
tactical
yeah.
Jawa.
You rock, bro. You rock.
you gonna get hooked up or you gonna get swoop? Never
It's
mind.
gonna be Mission 7 Tactical.
It's like you're about to get
Yeah. Thunder wheeled.
Wheel.
Okay, all right. So we have our
This is a
16.
good point. We let Gaddafi out of prison.
Yeah.
True. There's our winners. Congrats, everyone.
Yeah. So next
Dude,
week,
they just let somebody out that firebombed that Tesla dealership because they didn't have access to gender affirming care or whatever.
Oh gosh. What'd you think about that incident at Butler University with the library? All those like pro-Palestine people went in and started like spray painting the library and writing on the bookshelves and stuff, and then the
Yeah,
And then
they
school
locked
started
was
a
them in.
like,
protest.
that was that.
Go ahead. Finish your story.
So then the school, they set up their security guards and didn't let them out of the library until they handed over ID.
Well, good. That's a criminal offense.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, and they pulled
That's-
the fire alarm.
Yeah, they pulled the fire
That's
alarm.
a criminal offense.
And then they were
Right.
like,
Yep.
there's a fire alarm going off. You got to let us out. Dude, they had like three deep of like security people
Yeah.
at the entrance. Like, you want to get out? Hand over your
In
ID.
And the biggest
If it's
Bubba
really
ever was right in
emergency-
the front doing this
Yeah,
the
he
whole
was.
time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big
I didn't
guy.
see all that, but yeah, I mean, if that would be like if somebody went in my car vandalizing it and I just kept my foot against the door and I'm like, no, I'm not letting you out until the cops get here. Like, yeah, that's fine.
Croak
It's
says,
called a
"Let us
citizen
out."
arrest.
Hilarious.
Just the worst part about it was all I forget what the name of that scarf is. That specific
Schmog?
well, the
Oh,
specific pattern.
Oh,
But it was all white girls under
Yeah.
those scarves
Oh, really?
that would get prosecuted and raped
Monkey
and
Beard's
murdered in
here.
those countries.
What's up,
Yeah.
dude?
Yeah. That's fine. No, I believe in the First Amendment, but I don't believe that you're allowed to
There you
commit
go.
crimes while
That's
doing
fine,
it.
Croak.
Kafia?
Yeah.
Kafia?
Yep.
I'm currently building our brackets. We can have it for next week.
Yeah. So Croak said he posted in 2A News. If you guys are on our Discord, you can check it out. It's from the Gun Collective. The title is Big Changes in DOJ on Gun Rights. I haven't watched it yet. But I'm assuming it's positive. The guy doesn't look angry.
That's
I
good.
know that they're writing. What if that letter, dude? What?
Oh,
Croak,
amicus
help
brief.
me. Yes, they're doing that. The
that wasn't
DOJ
me.
went doing that.
Someone commented it, and I forgot to pull up the comment.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
impressed on how smart all the people are in this thing.
Yeah, wrestlers are like, we don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's why we tell you to ask each other, like, and
Yeah,
validate
so,
anything.
of course, it was Croak. Amicus brief.
Someone asked me like this really complicated question on Instagram, and I was like, you know what? That's a good question for Discord.
Yeah.
Damn. Do I look smart?
Oh my gosh. Croak says, and in another fun note, Trump's tariffs are working. We're now making popes in America.
Dude, did you guys watch that video that I posted? I won't get political, but did you guys watch that video that I posted?
Which one? There was two. Cody
Where it
posted
was
one.
the new what do they call the Canadian dude? Prime Minister? I don't know.
he was saying,
That was so good. The look on his face, he was like, he was so positive talking to Trump, and then
He's
Trump
like,
was like, "We're
We're
not
gonna
subsidizing
work
Canada
everything
anymore.
out.
Why,
Yeah.
why do we need to
He's
subsidize
like-
Canada for $200 billion?" And his face just kept getting like,
He's like, we're
Angry
gonna
and
work
angry.
everything out. We, America. Half of every car that we make going to America. We're the biggest supporters and we're the biggest customer and all the other stuff being super positive. And then it cuts over to Trump and he's like, we're bringing all that back to here. We're not doing that anymore. Why are we buying cars that were made in Canada? We're gonna start making them here. And then he
Why are we
starts
buying-
talking about
why are
the
we buying
steel.
Canadian
Like we
steel?
don't need their steel. We're building steel mill right now.
the look on the dude's
Dude.
face was like,
Yeah, it'll take years though, but I get his point.
yeah.
We need to bring a lot of stuff back. So
I'm just concerned, like how many.
Yeah, look, Croak's comment.
Here's
never
like,
say never.
how many teenage
so-
kids want to be factory workers? That's the problem right now. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
like how many kids? Hey, how many people who wants to go install the same screw for the next 20 years? Like zero.
So
right, and our generation's different, but like think of it from the 20-year-olds that are out there now. Like they're gonna be, I don't want that job.
yeah, that person that got that stupid gender study degree, doctorate, that's a perfect job for them, dude.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna share this screen. No, not share media, because then I can show you what I'm working on.
No, but the prime minister said that Canada will never be for sale, and Trump said never say never.
And then there's Alberta. You see all the news of Alberta. Like, how do we make this happen? Can we please be part of the United States? It's like, come on, guys, come on down.
Croak said, "Yeah, biggest problem we got if we want to scale up our shipbuilding again. There's 500,000 job openings for trades just to make ships." I tell you, a great person to follow is Steve Jobs. He's talked about his scholarships for kids. There's like $3 million plus ready for scholarships, ready to give out for kids that just want to go work in trades, and they're just not. They're not taking them up on it. Like they
a
have
couple
tons of money
things.
to
Number one, like people talk a big game,
Micro,
but
I
I don't think as known or as easy as everybody says, right?
True,
And then
yeah.
a lot of the jobs that people are like, there's this many, especially anything with the shipping, docks, anything like that. It's all union jobs, and those are family jobs. Like you can't get into that job if you wanted to.
Oh no, don't do that.
I don't know what he did.
Sorry, I was trying. I have to log in, and I don't want to do all my password with you guys.
Oh yeah, don't do that. We don't want to see it.
Yeah.
So Mike Rowe, if you guys have kids that are interested in trades, check out Mike. It's called Mike Rowe Works.
Yeah.
Is a scholarship, and there's millions of dollars ready to go out to kids to get into the trades.
Dude, I need
That's
to
the thing, though, is
become an
kids don't
electrician.
understand how much money there is in like vocational jobs.
I love there's a meme that's out there. It's been around for years where it's like, this is Steve. Steve has a gender studies degree. Steve works as a barista making, $17 an hour. And then, he's got all this debt, college debt. And then it shows a guy on a telephone pole like, this is Mike. Mike went to a trade school. He's making $80,000 a year. He's cutting off Steve's power because Steve can't pay his bill.
Yeah.
Did you see the one where the wife went talking about her job and her husband's job?
I don't think so.
Where he's a tradesman and he'll make more in 2 days because he's on overtime than she will in her paycheck, which is biweekly.
Yeah. Dang. I will say one of the things
she has like a master's, I think.
My kids are both interested in trade. So there's a school here that they allow kids their junior and senior year to go learn a trade. There's diesel mechanic, diesel engine mechanic, automotive tech, automotive body work, daycare, dental assisting, all sorts of stuff. So my daughter went into the dental assisting. She's really liking it. And my son wants to either do diesel engine mechanic or the automotive tech. Like that really interests him. So the fact that trades, there are kids that are interested in that type of stuff and they know that there's jobs available for them. The fact that my daughter
places.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
There's a lot of companies that will pay for you to go to a trade school. Like even to get your CDL, there's some companies that will pay for you to go get a CDL or something like that. You will have no debt, and then you'll instantly have a job right away.
Making good money.
Yeah. With like a 6-month commitment for it.
What up, Spicy?
If I could push them one way or the other, Jason, send them to automotive, not the diesel.
Yeah. That's what I told him.
Yeah.
I said
diesel great. It's great, but he'll only use it at work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Automotive he'll use for the rest of his life and save a lot of money with his own vehicles.
Well, even I agree, Joe. Like the auto tech, what was it?
Automotive tech?
Yeah, automotive tech. It give you a baseline, and you can learn diesel super easy
later on if you get a job working for diesel. But
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, learning the basics of automotive tech and electrical and troubleshooting and all that stuff is.
Croak says there was a chart on X last week showing what 18 to 20-year-olds want to do. YouTuber, TikToker was a huge percentage. Gamer or another, no trades, very few post-grad jobs.
It just makes it that much easier for people that are willing to do it.
AR Drew says, be like me. Start as an accountant, end up selling cars, then become an attorney, and now run an airport.
Hey.
Are you still licensed?
Selling cars is a good job too.
Yeah, I mean, when the market's good,
right? Yeah.
Oh, nice. 076 says, luckily my daughter got a full scholarship, and the school she got it from has a good dentistry program.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
I just want to dig in people's stinky ass mouths. I mean, sorry, I said a curse word, but
gross.
That's how strongly I feel about that.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, go for it.
Look, hold on. Sorry, you keep going. I'll
Jack Fett, there's at least 20 years of brainwashing that said if you work with your hands, that you're lesser than the ones who go to college and rack up massive debt. It will take time to turn that around.
Yeah, but the people that decide to do it now, they're going to thrive. So I'm fine with that.
Okay, let's check this out. I'm having a busy
lady. I can't see it, but
you can't see it. Oh, because
it's like black on black, or
hold on. I'll see if I can change the colors then.
No, it's good. I like
small too.
Hold on, I'll put in my password in front of everybody.
Is that Cody? Is that better? Can people see it better?
Yeah. Either way,
yeah, it's
I
just
can tell what we're looking at.
Yeah, it's just small. I can't make it. You have to pay to make the font any bigger.
I can't see anything.
No, we know you don't have a computer.
I know.
There you go.
Which one?
The gray one.
Croak says specialization is for insects. I've been a Marine, a tradesman, an IT guy, owner, game designer, car dealer manager, and LLM.
There you go.
I don't know what LLM is.
Something
Larry loves
mechanic.
men.
That's like multi-level marketing. Sells like soap.
Something line manager.
He sells soap.
Lasagna line manager.
Ooh,
Sells soaps and wristbands.
loving long men.
You always have that
Loving
one.
Latino men.
Yeah, I'm getting into this cool thing. You want to get involved? We can make millions of dollars. Like, who do you know that
Ooh,
makes
large
money?
language
large
model.
language model AI.
No.
Right.
I like
I think you made that up.
Yeah.
lasagna line manager. So much better.
Hey, who's not putting enough cheese on there? You're messing everything up at the end here.
Who you think that's Betty Crocker?
Hey, Daniel
Hey.
in the front. At the end of the line here, it's all screwed up.
It's sauce, cheese.
Not cheese and then sauce. You idiot.
It's pasta, cheese, sauce, pasta. Who's screwing this up?
If I have to tell you that one more time.
Looks like running back and forth. Like,
There's pictures on the wall.
I get paid $160,000 for this.
Hey, Arju, there are some good career paths. You guys seem to share my inability to focus.
Yes.
Yeah, could you imagine all of us trying to do something like everything except for whatever we needed to get done would get accomplished?
It would get done. It just
It would
wouldn't
get
be
done.
the end product that somebody was expecting.
You would not be able to put us all in the same room. That's the
No.
problem.
And then like 20 other random things would get done. Like, by the way, we also made donuts. Like, from
Yeah.
scratch? Like, yeah, we got bored. Like,
There's not even any fry oil in here.
your
Like, I knew we were missing something.
your project didn't get done, but we made other stuff.
Dude, so yeah.
I have a question.
During my most recent interview,
casserole.
they asked me for a weakness. Like, what would you say is your biggest weakness? And I was like, oh, I'm very efficient. And they were like, that's not normally a weakness. I'm like, some people call it laziness.
I told one job, I was like, I complain a lot. And like, how much? Like, a lot.
Yeah.
It's my motivator. Like, that's my
motor.
like, when my motor's really running, I know, like, oh, this sucks. Like, you okay? Like, oh yeah, man, this is just what I do. Like, it just helps me get motivated.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a more random question.
Yeah.
Joe, were you there when I got called the ringleader of disgruntledness
I think so.
by Hank?
Yeah, Henry Grist.
Yeah.
You're the ringleader of all the That's because you're maintenance. Like, they bred that into us.
Yeah.
We complain.
No,
I was like,
and
no,
that place sucked.
No, I was like, no, I'm not the ringleader. I just say what everybody else is thinking out loud.
Right.
He couldn't even dispute that. He's like, okay.
I'm not leading.
Yeah.
I'm just not filtering it. Like, it's a different.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have
that crew, not him. I went and worked back for him later on, and it went better.
Yeah.
But that crew, why I'm no longer associated with the government and never want to be again.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a gun question. Joe,
Yeah.
it's for everybody. I was testing some different equipment and having with the 6.5 Grendel and having some headspace issues. I was having some brass that was getting scarring, like a very small scarring circle around the bottom, and one of the pieces of brass blew apart where it only pulled out like the bottom quarter of it, and I had to like fish the other piece of brass out from the front. When I changed out the carrier, not the bolt, it seemed to fix the issue. But I don't know enough about what could cause headspace problems to know if that's just, maybe it was just a hot load, maybe there's something silly going on. I did start chronoing after that, and I was getting about a 50 FPS spread, which is a good amount. It's a Cryptek bolt. So Shaw Barrels told me that they they design all their barrels around the Cryptek bolt. So I went ahead, I got one of those. But the
They
carrier,
didn't recommend any shims.
was that
They didn't recommend any shims
on the
on the bolt. Oh, I'm sorry, on the barrel.
I don't think so.
It's
I don't think you could,
didn't come with any shit.
it's an AR platform,
Yeah.
right? AR-15.
Yeah.
I'm just spitballing, dude. Your upper. What's your upper?
It's a Griffin upper.
Huh. Because if that threaded portion where the barrel slides onto it and too long, that could do it.
I'm sorry, I was reading that one more time.
Where the threaded portion where the barrel nut thread's on, if that's longer, that could push the barrel out further than where the bolt can reach.
Yeah. And it was just interesting. And I just didn't know if that same issue could be caused. And I didn't know if it was happening from the carrier, because I was using a non-standard carrier also, where I was testing some stuff. And I didn't know, like, if that's out of spec, that's going to pull it further back. But no, of course, that's a good point too. I do have that other 6 arc. I'll pull out that one next time I go. Yeah,
Daysburn says run gauges, go no go.
I just don't have them, and it would cost me less time and energy to just get a different upper. It's like, oh, you can spend a week on that. Like, oh no. So, I was just curious. I just didn't know like what all would possibly cause headspace issues. But it sounds like a little bit of everything. Like the barrel could be out of spec, the upper could be out of spec, the carrier could be out of spec, the bolt could still be out of spec. So I'll go play with. I'll do a different.
But you have a second bolt?
I do. I have that 6 arc bolt that I've been using.
I'd try that. Yeah,
I will say that carrier had problems feeding. Like it was doing some weird feeding issues that the other normal carrier wasn't having issues with. So I was just curious what could possibly cause it. When I shot the other rounds, I have them over here. If you want to see some of these, I'll grab them. When I shot the other rounds after changing the carrier, I wasn't getting the same scarring and marking. Let me see if I can grab it.
076 says it's YouTuber problems.
Yeah. It's called Stop Doing Weird Garbage.
No, he's saying that you just buying a whole new upper YouTuber problems.
It's just less time and energy.
No, I don't want to troubleshoot it. Why would I do that?
Do all that.
Okay, dude, if anybody wanted an update on my holster, I still don't have it.
Which holster?
The one that I ordered for April.
Okay, see that scarring?
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad.
And like the primer is just like
flat
ribbons.
You know what you should do? You should take a picture of it
and send it to the bolt people.
Look at this one. This is the good one.
Be like,
076 says what Joe said.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that. 076.
Look at this primer. Wow.
Holy. What kind of ammo?
S&B, which I've not had any issues with, but I've not shot their 6.5 Grendel before. But like I was saying, I was getting a FPS deviation of about 50, which I didn't think was.
That's not bad.
Standard deviation, I think, was 15. So, but then like I took some, I switched the carrier around.
Yeah, and it stopped doing that?
Yeah, and it stopped doing it.
Problem solved. Why are you even talking about it?
Well, I just wasn't like, it's just me not knowing and having like Walsh, stop talking about it. This is me just not knowing, like, can and the answer is yes, but can a out of spec carrier
think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. Absolutely, it can.
He's like, I did think about it. That's why I'm asking you this question.
And Joe's response, I'm like, okay, and that's why I just nodded back. You're right.
When you pull the bolt out, right, on your cam pin, right, you pull it out and you push it in, right. You know when you push it in on your cam pin, if that's not notched far enough back, or if it's notched back too far, does that bolt now go too far back?
Yes.
And we're talking about a feeler gauge size, right?
Yeah, it's got to be.
So can that? Yes.
And what I'm wondering,
can that be the problem?
If it's too far back, where it's actually when it's sending the round forward, it's launching it into the chamber, but there's the tiniest little gap between. I don't know if that's correct or not correct, but
then you would have light strikes on the primer.
I think let's look at them. I think they did have light
if
strikes.
If it came off at a bolt face.
Let me look at them. Well, no, I mean I kept all the brass.
How'd you get that brass out of the barrel?
Weirdo.
The one that sheared off?
I had to get
cleaning rod?
Yeah. I had one of the bore brush, not the bore brushes, the chamber brushes. I basically
Yes.
shoved up in there and locked it into the brass, and I could pull it back down.
Oh, perfect. Good job.
You couldn't go from the other way.
Why not?
That's what she said.
It just wouldn't work. I tried.
You're so bad at this.
Yeah, like is Walsh like he just buys stuff and then it's like that didn't work and then just buys another one.
Yes, that is true. Or he buys something and like has no idea if it works or not and buys something else.
It's only funny
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
accurate.
Or he buys something, has his friend put all that time and effort into it,
Lord.
then sells that, and then turns around and buys the exact same thing a year later.
Dude, this one almost went like barely.
Brooke says bolt
that's
or
a big
chamber and
gap.
odds are on the bolt.
Yeah.
bolt
Yeah.
or chamber. So and that's why I changed the carrier.
But you changed the carrier and the problem went away?
Yeah. It seems like I'm gonna go try the other bolt. I'll try the other like Alto take 10 rounds. I'll take 10 and shoot them through, save
Hold
that
on,
brass.
hold on.
Take-
Okay, so just think about this for a second. You had a problem.
I know now
You
it's gone.
changed that
Wait,
apart and the problem is gone.
I just want to verify it's gone. And I wasn't just getting because it could also be the ammo. It could just be getting hot ammo.
Welcome to
problem
my
is-
conversation 5 minutes ago, Jason.
Like, why are we having this conversation?
But the
So,
problem's
anyway,
gone now?
So
Yes, the problem gone.
I don't think those are light
Dude,
shots.
So
If you did something
why
that
are
made
we
no
talking
sense,
about it?
right? Like if you were like, yeah, I changed my grip out and now the problem's gone, I'd be like, well, that's weird. But it's like you changed a part that's in the system
Yeah,
and the problem's gone.
yeah. And you're like, what could have been the issue?
No. I'm saying like, hey,
Hey, so my headlight was out, and I changed the bulb.
I'm basically saying, do I need to do further testing or do I just move on with life?
Now it's on.
And now I know.
So do you think it's the switch?
No, but hold on. But that could change the like. Are we talking? Is everything mil spec? You said or no?
I'm worried that the carrier I was testing is out of spec.
So Garrett's saying use the same bolt with a different carrier. Issue continues. It's the bolt. Yeah. So what happened though, Garen, is he used the same bolt with a different carrier, and the issue went
and
away.
It solved it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're saying it's a carrier.
Yeah. I just want to like put it to bed. So I will test it with one more. I'll shoot 10 rounds. I'm gonna shoot any.
Your headlight was out, and you changed the tire. It totally checks out.
Because it could
awesome.
be the ammo, right? It could be.
Hold on.
Never showed up afterwards.
All right. So
was it the same ammo after you changed the carrier?
And the accuracy, went like it went from like, boy, this is doing some weird stuff to like just like sinking them. I was like, that I think I care.
Weird.
Did you have the same underwear on?
Yeah, you probably haven't solved it yet. You should probably change out the upper.
If you guys are wondering, how we talk outside of this, like this is pretty
much it.
It's like,
I would change your buffer spring just in case.
That's gonna be the thing that does.
Oh, dude, it's the bolt catch bolt release roll pin.
Hey.
Oh, you got a roll pin still? You don't have
a dude.
You don't have a set screw?
It's a Griffin.
Oh
no, not on.
No, dude, I've never owned a Griffin. I don't even know.
So speaking of, I did a LMT lower just to see what some of the hype's all about.
Oh, do they have roll pins?
Oh, I don't even know. Probably. It's nothing special. It's nothing special.
Hey, Drew.
Weird.
Cody's really hung up on underwear tonight.
It's not just tonight, buddy.
No. Welcome to our lives. Underwear and feet, homie.
This is if he could have been named the Feet and Underwear channel, he would have.
Eric Murphy, you guys are cracking me up. This is why I'll remain a member even after the Wheel of Sorrow.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that makes me happy is that I just know all of you will actually lose. Like there's gonna be
Walsh. If you try it right-handed, the problem will go away.
Harry, you're supposed to be on my team. I'm always so nice to you. Like,
Yes.
That's true.
High five, Harry.
Oh my God. Did you watch the suppressor video? I know we only got a couple minutes left. Did you watch the suppressor video?
Oh, but it's in my queue.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably watch it tomorrow.
So
we had bigwigs come in, so I got interrupted a lot at work.
Well, it's okay. I think the ending thing, the whole point of it was answer two questions. Number one, does a suppressor add accuracy? I think the answer was it does something, and it was like, okay, can you maximize that? And I think the answer is no. Like, there's too many variables at play, because I'm fairly certain all you're doing is you're taking out or adding, you're manipulating the barrel whip to some degree, the barrel harmonics, for good or for bad. I think most of the time it makes it a little bit better. Sometimes it can make it a lot better, but I think that's I think Cajun was
Did you
talking.
chrono?
No, I had it, and it was next to the gun, turned off for the whole time.
Awesome. So now go shoot 5 rounds, and then put your suppressor on the gun and shoot another 5 rounds, and I think you'll answer your question.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know who. There's someone that they're talking about it. Ash Trench Grenade. That's a YouTuber? I'm assuming.
I don't know.
Because then Viking Medic says he's the gun expert your mom says we have at home.
Sounds like a name he got
Trench
stuck
Grenade
with.
would blame GBRS. It probably was their fault.
I may like him then, because that's probably whose fault it is. But yeah, so I think, Joe, it's a barrel harmonics thing, because there was one, like the Criterion Core. I think it's a barrel profile comes into play. I watch it and let me know. But I think the barrel profile comes into play way more than just installing a suppressor. So yeah,
right.
Okay.
I want to know what the chrono says, because that's
on the list.
That's my hypothesis.
Yeah, no, you're right though,
because it increased
Zach
the feet per
says,
second,
you know
which
who it is.
Oh, is it?
I already forgot his name.
Oh, it was. Oh, yeah.
Trench Grenade.
It was the guy who was with Hop and Brass Facts when the super nice X-Ray Alpha guy was getting drunk and losing his mind. You have to find. There's a really good video. It's from a long time ago, but yeah, he was
that sounds like my kind of party, dude.
He's a really friendly. No, he was like it's just the kind of person you hear talking. You're like, wow, they have a lot of good things to say, but I don't want to hear it from that person ever.
No, I was talking about the guy that was getting drunk and losing his mind.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's
like
the jerk
my
guy.
kind of
He's one, and he's like super knowledgeable too. But it's one of those like I'd rather just learn from a trash can than learn from what this guy has to say. So, I don't know. He's a focus on presentation. Maybe.
Maurice, yeah. Mr. Walsh, nothing but respect, but you like multicam too much. Also, please be right-handed.
Listen, I've been doing. You guys didn't see. I've been nothing but black lately. We rolling into the black era. So, this weekend, I have the new Ops Core helmet that they have a new SF helmet they released at Soft Week this week. So I'll be going over that, some of the upgrades, some of the changes. So it's pretty cool.
Crook says, "I'm not like that, am I?"
No, I wouldn't. We wouldn't hang out with you. We'd be like, cool.
Well, we got this thing.
Yeah, we only make fun of people you like. Otherwise, you're just like right. You could tell if I like you by how nice I am. If I'm really nice,
probably don't like.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, Drew, we were boys until you said that.
Oh, he says M81 Woodland is better than multicam.
We were boys until you said
I think it's because we all came up in M81. We're tired of these uniforms.
Yeah, but I came up Air Force, and I was so disgruntled that I didn't have the American flag on my uniform until multicam.
That's true. That was a long time.
That's true.
Yeah, we even had a talk like where we all got to sit down and talk to, like, I forget which chief it was, but it was a big time chief, and we all got, we were allowed to ask questions. That was my question. Why do we not have the flag on our uniform?
They took the identifiers off the Air Force uniforms.
Really?
Yep, they're gone.
The unit?
Like your, whatever you like, SF or
yeah.
That thing, that's gone.
Why?
I don't know.
Man, I liked it because mine would say first sergeant on it, and then otherwise I have to look for this tiny little like exclamation point dot. Like, is that a? Oh shoot! Like I don't want to talk.
Somebody didn't like it, so it's gone.
It'll come back.
Oh, well.
It'll come back in
all right
years. Yeah. All right. Anyway.
Time. So this weekend was what again, Walsh?
Ops Core
helmet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over all the details of it, all the new updates, all the new changes, and all the goodies.
Make sure you bug OpsCore on social media, on all forms of social media. We are trying to go to one of their tours, but
it's We love harassment.
Yeah.
If you, well, I know that the people that run there, it's still fun. Go harass them. Tell them, give ops corps, say, hey, we need to do more stuff with thin line defense. Make sure to, give them some sass. The more sass you can give, the more I'll love you. That would be fantastic. Because we do like them. That's why it's fun, because we can mess with them.
Yeah. All right. Anything else before we close up shop?
Nope. I'll just go troubleshoot this more later, guys. So no big. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help today.
Yeah.
Change the
I'll
grip.
go figure out what's going on with this gun.
I'll go work this. I'll work this issue. No problem. I'll report back.
All right. We love you guys. We appreciate you being here as always.
Thunder
We will
will next week.
catch you next Thursday.
Later, everybody.